There he is, throwing a 4-hit shutout, and here he is back. Michael Hill along with Tommy Hutton, Rich Waltz. Our theme today talking about kids getting to the major leagues, whether through college, through high school, the development of players once they hit that high school age. A question for you, and I was so thrilled to finally read it in print, something that we've talked about for a while. It was Andrew McCutcheon's article from the Players Tribune. If I'm a 13, 14, 15-year-old player and I don't have the financial means for travel ball, for the showcases, how can I catch the Marlins or the Nationals' attention if I want to play baseball in college or get to Major League Baseball?
Well, the one thing that Major League Baseball, this is our job. This is what we do. We have area scouts throughout the country, internationally as well, and that is their job, to try to identify players as early as possible, get on their radar, get them on our radar, so that we can start to follow their progress as they mature and get bigger and stronger as they approach draft eligibility. But there's players that may not have the ability to attend those showcases and the various things. You know, we get a number of write-ins, of videos, of just, you know, I've got a talented young man that comes through our office. We'll send it to our scouting people just so they have that information, so that if there's someone out there, you know, it's hard to think that there's, you know, diamonds in the rough or players that you miss through the scouting process, but it still happens, and you just try to get as much information as you can on all those eligible players.
Justin Bohr lifts that into center field. Michael Taylor is there and makes the catch. Marlin players who went through college, a variety of places, and as Tommy, you will often point out, you don't have to go to Florida or Miami or USC.
All you have to do is look at that list.
Pretty good variety, Michael.
Now, if you have ability, we like to believe that as an industry we'll find you, and as you can see by that slide there, that big leaguers come from everywhere, and yes, they do come from the major programs, major college programs, but you know, I'm sitting right next to Hud, who was signed out of high school, and you look at the Marlins roster and you look at Stanton, who signed out of high school, Yelich out of high school. It depends on the player, and that's something that you know, I got to visit with Coach Morris. Swinging bunt by Ozuna. Scherzer making the play there. 2 down.
That's the Harvard coming out in you.
But we talked about it, you know, when you're that young player, and that's why we try to encourage our area scouts to get to know these young high school players as soon as possible, to get to know them. There's some players that benefit from college, and as much as we like to have the best talent and have it as soon as we can get our hands on it, there's some players that need to go to college, either for physical development or mental development. College is something that benefits them, and they're just not ready. I hate to admit it, but I wasn't ready, you know, coming out of high school. I couldn't imagine living on my own and having, you know, baseball as my career at 17 years old. I matured a lot as I went to college, and you know, there's players who are like that, and then there's others like Stan, who was a second-round pick out of high school and was in the big leagues, you know, by 20 years old. Like Jose, a high school pick, he's in the big leagues at 20 years old. You know, you have different, you know, players have different makeup, obviously, you know, different caliber of ability, and I think we, as an industry, we take a look at all of that as we're deciding who we're going to draft.
And I think that's important for the parents to see too, because they know the maturity level of their youngster, to say, you know what, I think it might be better if you're led in this direction.
No question about it.
Tough hit assignment here for Casey McGee. Get a pinch hit, and you walk into Max Scherzer, who's throwing a 4-hit shutout. He's worked the count to 2-2. Michael Hill, our final guest on what's been a fun day, talking about baseball development, the high school level, college level, and into the pros.
And certainly at the collegiate level, as we've talked to all of our guests today, the importance of the classwork and the work to be done in that area as well.
Oh, definitely. That was a line drive to right. Tough luck for Casey.
That was an important part for you. Football, baseball, schoolwork, and now look where you are.
Yeah.
Sitting between
us. Michael, thanks for the visit.
Oh, my pleasure.
We'll see you on the plane on the way to New York.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, guys.